Good evening, everyone. And I think this would be the last session before your awards and all starts, for which everyone is eagerly waiting. Uh, it's a huge pleasure for me to attend to this dais out here in front of you, eminent people, specifically all the AI heads, data analytics head, and all. It's been 6 months for me in this role. And since the timer has not started, by the way, please start the timer. Otherwise, it's good for me. I can go on speaking. So, in the last 6 months that I've met business heads, CEOs, CTOs, retail heads, innovation heads, the moment we are put in place in front of a data scientist head or analytics heads, a lot of time we have been taken as a threat that, hey, what's new in this? We are already doing this. We already have data models, etc. While we have addressed those, we are working on 6 to 7 projects already, and that speaks volume considering that we are hardly 9 months new to the BFSI vertical. And today I've got a platform to speak to so many people. We are very, very humbled for this particular opportunity. Now, quickly speaking about Flytext, what is Flytext? So we are an AI for customer lifetime value maximization. What we help you do, this is not fair. 15 says suddenly 12 and a half. Not fair anyway. I'll try to manage in that time. So what we do is whether it's a customer acquisition, whether it's a onboarding, whether it's an engagement experience, upsell, cross-sell, retention, churn, we help with our AI insights to improve that, to manage that, to maximize that. So that is what we do at Flytext. What is the whole background behind this? We all know, if I have to just refer to some numbers, right from McKinsey perspective, that, a small improvement in your experience will at least give you an uplift of anywhere between 5 to 15% in revenues. Companies that have been proactively reaching out to the customers for better engagement or with the right contextual engagement, the revenue has been up by 20 to 40%. The retention rate has been up by 20 to 45%. 41% of companies who have matured customer experience program. Today, everyone is having customer experience program. Everyone is having Adobe, Salesforce, MoEngage, CleverTap, etc. But I'm talking of matured customer experience with the right insights will result in at least 10% increment in revenue. And of course, just a simple, so just a simple digital onboarding will make customers improve by, increase by 30%. So a lot of statistics there. So what are we speaking about? A good customer experience will give you good business outcomes. How will we achieve this? We will achieve this by deeper customer understanding, being able to do real-time decisioning. In my panel also, we spoke about, intervening in the right time, right channel, right way, right actions, being able to execute. We spoke about 360 degree, about cross-channel intelligence, proactive issue prediction. Today, Nilakshi also spoke about how, if technology and the people meet, then we will be able to do a lot of proactive issue prediction and personalized recommendation. This is the key. While everyone is having customer experience in place, how do I improve the experience? Can I really reach out with the best contextual content, contextual, promotion, or offer, or recommendation, etc. And how do I enable this at scale? It will be AI. What will I do with AI? What I will do right now is use, well-trained, automated data models to go. I mean, this is the typical approach, what you have to do in AI, to have some really accurate predictions, propensities of who, what is it that I have to drive in this customer engagement? What is it that I have to upsell? What is it that I have to cross-sell? Then again, I can kind of, improve customer segmentation by analyzing the customer better. Everyone has segmentation today, but I'm not talking of the segmentation that I get with something like an mParticle or something like Adobe segmentation and all. That's all digital segmentation, basis digital behavior. Who are the ones who came through which source, where did he drop off, what did he do, etc. I'm speaking of hardcore segmentation, which also includes historical data, a combined data which is getting insights from maybe data warehouse, CDP, CRM, marketing automation, or any other sources, the branch information, the physical informations, etc. That level of segmentation. And using AI at scale to understand, we were speaking, a beautiful example given by Shubhra, that, his budgets, his bank balance is going down, and we are calling him for personal loan. Is it the right approach? No. Maybe we would have rather called him that, do you want to use this credit balance, additional credit balance, etc. Things like that, rather than reaching out to him for a home loan where his balance itself is down. So those kind of things, tailoring the right personalized offer, so forth and so on, things like predictive analysis to understand. Last trigger that I had about this customer was where he failed to pay the premium. So if he's calling the call center, and if the call center agent is already having the information, proactively I have already addressed that, hey, you were struggling here. Or even before he called the call center, if a WhatsApp went that, this is where your payment link dropped, can we go ahead and do this? So proactive service decisioning, or proactively reaching out to improve the experience as such. Now, how will we do this? I'm so sorry, missed the slide. Yeah, how will we do this from journey perspective? So journeys can be, as I said, onboarding, retention, a good adoption, personalization, and things like that. Not necessarily just I'm speaking of banking language. So in a securities perspective, we spend so much of money in acquiring a customer. And then what happens? He's finished his KYC. Maybe he's added some funds, but he's not traded. Can I intervene in the right way, in the right channel? We have the right solutions to engage. Right channel means I'm speaking of email, I'm speaking of push notification. But am I getting the right content in this automation solution to be able to reach out? That, hey, today you have a benefit of trading in so-and-so script. Hey, you have onboarded, but by the way, you can also use the mobile app for electricity payment. You get this reward points. Thank you for, registering for my general insurance, whenever you have to claim, this is the app, so forth and so on. There are so many ways of personalizing, onboarding, and improving the experience. I am adding to the existing stack of your customer engagement solution. Likewise, for upsell and cross-sell, he's my existing banking customer, but based on his profile, the lookalikes say that these kind of customer have also gone for this liability product of fixed deposit in this range. Let me offer this. These kind of customers have also taken a children plan after 5 years. So let me also go ahead and position this. So lot of areas in AI to improvise your customer lifetime value by, as I said, acquisition, onboarding, upsell, cross-sell, etc. And how do I achieve this? What does Flyttex bring? We have been doing this in an even tougher industry, which is telecom. It is so simple to transition in a telecom. You're today Vodafone customer, you're fed up, you just go to any other provider and you switch from a Vodafone to a Reliance Jio, so forth and so on. They're doing these things. Upsell, cross-sell, retention is even tougher. Now, Flyttex has been doing this for the last 15 years in the telecom world and has introduced this AI model in the BFSI world. Now, what is this AI model? We have been working with close to 900 million customers around the world, including 200 million in India, Vodafone. This has helped us to understand customers really better, the data patterns. We have taken these data patterns. Researchers, doctorates from Flyttex, have gone ahead and worked on this data pattern, this data models, including IIT Delhi, including TNO Netherlands and all, and build this out-of-the-box customer lifetime value data models, which can be readily deployed in your environment, in your ecosystem, integrated with APIs, integrated with all kind of ecosystem. I will just take 30 seconds to ask one or two questions. How many of y'all have started the path of AI? Can y'all just raise the hand? How many of y'all have started the path of AI? Awesome. At least we have few. Thank you so much. My next question. How many of y'all have taken less than 6 months to deploy the AI? Awesome. Awesome. And how many of y'all have taken less than 3 months to deploy the AI? Very nice. Very nice. Perfect. Perfect. Good. I'm very happy about the maturity of the team out here. What we have seen when we started approaching the banks and all, the methods of deploying AI for this CLTV maximization, three ways. One was talk to the big fours, explain them your problems. They start building the data models. I'm very excited that you all have done in less than 6 months, but typically there, it has taken 4 months, 5 months to build the first data model and start getting some kind of outcomes. Approach one. Approach two. The standard number is 15. I'm sure people will agree that we have 15 data scientists. I'm like seen with several banks, insurance and all. And these data scientists are building this data model. Some have built 10, 20, 30. I'm like all the banks, a lot of insurance customers. That's approach number two. Three is go for some very heavy solutions. I'll not take those names. The large analytics company today who have come up with the AI models. Now we come as a fourth approach. A light, simple, nimble, cloud or on-prem, whichever way you want. And you can go ahead and deploy this out-of-the-box AI model. We just did 2 or 3 pilots already in India. The first one I'll speak about largely. Implemented in a week's time. Data ingested and all in 7 days. In the next 2 weeks, we came out with recommendations. The recommendation was passed to the phygital part, the regional managers and all. The conversions, here's the best part. We speak of customer experience. Putting numbers is the tough part. Sometimes to quantify is very difficult, but here we are always outcome driven. Half of our commercials goes on outcome basis. Like, okay, you take fixed platform price, rest is depend on how we perform. So in this case, our performance is 2x the conversions in a life insurance environment of doing recommendations of whom should I upsell a specific kind of insurance products. We have started churning the numbers, and within the first month, our conversions have been 2x than their as-is method, basis the as-is analytics, the as-is recommendations and all. So this was just an example that I took, but overall we can solve a lot of problems, like who are the ones who are going to churn, who are the ones who can spend more on credit card, who are the ones I can upsell more, who are the ones I can cross-sell more, so forth and so on. Asset product, liability product, better trading, who are the ones I can, go ahead and position a mutual fund in an SIP and so forth and so on. So what I'll do, so this was in nutshell what Flytx do. I'll just cover one case study for today evening, and then maybe the kind of use cases that we are doing in India, not limited to though. So one of the good case studies that we wanted to do, and what happened is as we were catering to telecom customer, a lot of telecoms are coming with their fintech arm, the wallet arm, the finance arm. That's how we started working in fintech and introduced a solution for BFSI. This is MTN Mobile Money, one of the largest wallet in Africa, spread across 16 countries. Recently, MasterCard has taken 20% stakes in this company because that's the best way for them to enter this particular country. Close to 200 million customer. They came up to a Flytx, hey, we would like to start doing some kind of product services. A loan book service has to improve. Data ingested within first quarter, we help them to understand who are the right audiences to go behind for this loan service product. Outcome, 15 million registrations. Revenue outcome, 700 million dispersal. Other outcomes, not just we did this part, but also improved the engagement, improved the right offers, right time, which also improved in the transactions going up by 75% from 4 to 7. Lastly, few cases, the kind of use cases that we can do, not limited to though, whether it's an, customer lifetime value uplift, whether it's better experience, upsell, cross-sell, churn, retention, so forth and so on. And the kind of projects, something on credibility perspective, Oracle, Salesforce, SAP, by default on their website, you'll find, if you want to have AI-driven insights for customer experience, download Flytx subscription and start using it. Likewise, in the telecom world, we have Netcracker and Atos. Some firms that we have started working in, Bajaj Capital, a small finance bank in India, agreement is getting signed. Likewise, a top securities company in India, Zanaco Bank, MTN Mobile Money. I just took the case study. And just a couple of projects that we are working in. Now, what happens is, time's up, but I'll take 10 seconds more. What happens is, while we know we have delivered in the telecom world, and I did speak about the value that we are bringing, here is an open offer from our side that if there is some use case, specifically a revenue-driven use case, like reduction cost, improve in meeting my X target, Y target, and you really want to try an AI model, happy to work with you all. We have some leverage from the management because we are very well invested, investors from Netherlands and Germany, very, very well invested to go ahead and do a couple of pilot projects with few of you esteemed customers. We'll be happy to talk to you on the same basis. And as a morning presentation started, India is the place where customers are looked upon globally for case studies and reference. And that's why we would like to get started with India. That's why this whole focus. So I think I'll end my presentation here. Happy to talk to you after this session, and most welcome. We have a booth. We'll be happy to really discuss your use cases, your challenges, and KPIs. Thank you so much.